And we're live with
Hello.
Journey with
We're
Jimmy.
live.
Let's watch some Better Call Saul, boys.
Yeah.
We left off in season. ugh, we left off in season 3, episode 8. Slip. I'm excited to watch this. I really like this episode. Where did we leave off story wise? Who can remind me? I just woke up, so your
Uh,
host is not his usual host.
Jimmy is in the midst of trying to do odd jobs and do commercials for commercials,
That's right.
make money. Uh, Kim,
Kim.
something's happening with Kim. I can't remember what it is though.
Kim working hard. Kim working
Kim's
real
working
hard.
hard.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen Chuck that much
Chuck,
since.
well, we have a little bit. Chuck seems to
Right.
be recovering, or he's now fully aware that his life's been a lie. Uh,
Yeah.
just quite the ordeal for him. Okay, yeah, that's about where we left off. Everyone,
We can
Nacho,
rebuild him.
we can rebuild Chuck, but should we?
Oh,
Um,
and then
Nacho is
uh,
just kind of in the
Nacho's
middle.
playing. Nacho's playing on killing Henry.
Yeah. Wait, did you say Henry?
Salamanca.
Yeah,
Uh,
his
that's his name, right?
name's Hector.
Hector. Sorry.
Good old Henry. All
Yeah.
right, cool. Let's jump into it then. Ow, that's loud on my end.
Oh, this is the store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
man.
remember when we used to date mom, I
Is
but she'd always stop what she would.
that the drugs?
Where has drugs been a part of Saul's storyline?
It's M&M's.
I'm just waiting.
All right.
We're rich.
And Marco shoots Jimmy. It's mine now.
The gumballs will be ours.
Did Chuck try to steal his coins when he was a little kid?
No, it's probably something about his dad. The coin gets into his dad's register, and he has to steal it.
Uh,
So that definitely took place in that week where Jimmy and Marco were just going to town, like right before
Yeah.
Marco's death.
anyways, I always find you can keep going. Jimmy's relationship with his dad, just fascinating as a way to really drive his character motivation and ideals on life, just seeing the failures of his father.
Yeah, it's definitely a motivator, and also a very every side has two sides. Every
Yeah.
story has two sides, kind of thing.
And then you look at Chuck, and Chuck almost sympathized with their dad during that entire process.
Yeah, but he wasn't there. Like he was off to college and all that, so he wasn't there when things were
Yeah.
the worst. And
Mhm.
Jimmy was.
Did we find out if Chuck actually worked in the what is this fucking the store? That's what it's called.
There's no implication that he ever did, so I don't think he ever did. I mean, maybe when he was real young.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite segment. What's Mike doing?
Ba-da-ba.
He looks like a crazy old man looking for treasure out in the desert.
I could see Mike being that crazy old man.
Ooh, this is cool.
Yeah.
I like how Mike is playing Treasure Island now.
I move 3 spaces and search. And then he keeps finding treasure boxes that are nothing. Thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome.
What if he's also looking for his coin stash?
Oh no.
That's a body.
There's Chicago Hero over here.
The police get so nosy.
Yeah.
I called them to be a good Samaritan once, and they sure wanted to take a lot of my time.
Oh yeah, they do. Is that the body of the truck driver that they killed?
No.
Over here,
He knows exactly where the body of the truck driver is. He saw them
Oh,
bury him.
or
where I was
or
when it began.
not the truck driver, but the Samaritan that stopped to help him.
Yes, that's exactly it. Good job, Joe.
I did it.
Oh, you did it. But when we ended the last episode with Mike, Mike offered Nacho some advice, but then he also says, "I'm gonna need something from you," and then we just kind of left it off there. But this episode, we see exactly what he got. And that good Samaritan has been gnawing at the back of Mike's mind for a while. Mike always tries to... He always gets hit by the guilt, but he tries to do something about it. Mm-hmm. So that's a storyline that has been silently there the whole season.
Who's this? Have we met this person before?
Yeah, like twice. She's a doctor. She's the doctor
Oh,
who told Jimmy... Who proved to Jimmy initially in episode 6 that it's all in his head, and we later saw her when he gets hurt, and then he called her last episode.
Oh yeah,
okay. Yeah. He charged through. He was outside in his little suit.
That's right.
Maybe Jimmy destroying him professionally was what he needed all along.
Doctor, I wouldn't have believed I could come so far so quickly.
Sometimes you just need a big slap in the face to wake up.
Yeah.
I have to give you the lion's. What if it's all in my head? And if that's true, if it's not real, then what have I done?
That's such a good line for me. Like, oh, Chuck is such a complex... I mean, all these characters are incredibly complex, but just this idea of... It's such a good portrayal of, like, a mental illness where it's real to me, and it's always been, but if it's not, why does that make every relationship that I've destroyed and every career... that I've or every career path that I've closed off, like, does that make all of that useless?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the state of Chuck now. Realizing the truth, it's like, how do I go forward realizing what I've done for the past 5 or so years, you know? It's really good. Despite fuck Chuck, I think Chuck is such a great character because of stuff like this.
Chuck only 2 days from retirement.
Looking good. We about ready?
Oh man,
I gotta hand it to you.
it worked.
This is the busiest weekday we've had in the last.
Hey.
And our people mentioned the
Yo.
Yeah.
Finally, some good news. It was crushing Jimmy last episode.
He didn't make any money from this either. Like,
Yeah,
he
you have to give this one.
Excuse me. Excuse us.
Damn.
Look at all this business that Jimmy brought him.
Jimmy gonna start kicking drums.
Public meltdown. Not a good look, Jimmy.
He's gonna do a slip.
No. But Joe, that's the name of the episode. It can't be.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh no, I think I'm gonna slip. And my name is Jimmy.
I'm actively slipping. Wow. We got to witness slipping Jimmy in the flesh. Never thought we'd see the day.
That's kind of funny.
Wait, what is? Just
that it cuts the four corner strategy, so the idea of something that's a stable, like, source of income.
Yes. Yeah, he did mention that.
Yeah.
I just think it's great. I think it's neat.
To our four corner strategy.
Cheers to that.
Oh man, I wish I had one of those right now.
That's a Moscow Mule. We talked about it. It's like the third time they've had it on the show.
I know. That's one of my favorites.
Right.
Kevin, Howard, Paige, always wonderful to see you.
You too, Howard. How have you been?
I kind of hate Howard.
Yeah, he's great. He's the best.
It's like I can't hate you, but just something about you kind of drives me up a wall sometimes.
And he's being a little cheeky here. Let's let the scene play out.
Yeah.
There have been like every season is peppered with these tension scenes between Kim and Howard.
I feel like Kim's like equivalently going through a bad breakup sort of deal
With HHM.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
it's like she's just like, I just want them out of my life. I don't want to deal with them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. I don't know. I want to know what she's writing a check for.
I've had the salmon here.
She's giving all the money back.
Fantastic. Kim, hello again.
Howard, sit. I insist.
Ooh,
Sorry to interrupt,
power
just
move.
needed to- Zona.
Oh, good.
Thanks again, Kim.
Oh. Oh.
We'll talk tea time soon.
Oh, I thought Howard was going to get up again for a second time.
No.
I saw him shifting around and looked like he was saying he had to get up and leave.
That battle happens now.
What the hell is this? Given. But anything else, that's on you.
All Jimmy and I did was show the situation for what it is. And if you are hiding that from your clients, well, Howard, that's on you.
Ooh. Sparks. Non-battle shonen. Vegeta and Goku over here.
I like that shot, Howard.
Frame between the doors.
It's just a lot of parallel lines.
Yeah. Very rigid, like Howard himself, but also he's kind of boxed in. And I really like that scene. That's the quintessential Howard scene. He's out here being a dick to Kim, and you're like, Howard, why are you being a dick? And then he has like a fairly reasonable reason once he gives his answer. And this is just building on multiple scenes of Howard and Kim just being at each other passive aggressively and sometimes full out aggressively, and it just keeps building and building. But I also really like the idea that Kim, who already has to pay for everything in their office, is willing to also throw in another $14K just to get Howard out of her hair, you know, and also take that extra K. So Kim is just wilding out over here.
In this show, Howard's always been the character where, like, in any particular scene, he might be a dick, but, like, once we find out why, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I get it.
I think Howard is true neutral if
I
you're placing
agree.
the characters.
Yeah, he's very neutral.
He's very much like, he's the guy of all the characters. He's the only one I feel like it's just like you're the only person that I can understandably be on your side for, even though I think you're a dick. It's like,
I mean,
for some things,
I can be on in every character's side depending on the scene, but I'm almost never like fully against Howard. So I guess I agree with you.
I mean more of that. Like,
With the exception of early season 1, where they're trying to kind of bait and switch you into thinking Howard is just abjectly bad.
Mm-hmm.
What a S tier, like not even full main character.
Yeah, this is also a good like kind of, I wouldn't say foil, but mirror.
I think it's a
compared
good foil. Yeah.
to like a lot of the characters. All right, it's drug time.
Yeah, baby.
God, this seems like the biggest pain in the ass in the history of the world.
Oh yes. Oh hey, look. This part of the video has to be cut out.
Just mute the video audio and then call it a day.
We're not splitting audio, Joe.
I know,
It's all in one. Unfortunately.
Just mute your video.
That's actually but I like this song.
I know.
I'll take the hit. Maybe I'll put it on super low. It won't catch it.
Maybe.
The sacrifices I have to make.
Ooh, what are we doing here? Oh, is he practicing the pickpocket?
Oh yeah, well, it's more than a pickpocket.
The exchange.
Yeah.
You should get Huey Lewis or whatever his name is.
He doesn't know Hugh exists. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul have this really nice way of putting the characters into kind of like very inconvenient, very stressful tasks. Even if they're small on paper, right? But I think they really milk these kinds of conflicts.
And I
really
think
well.
also another thing the show does is that like it understands the difficulty of these simple tasks and really
Yeah.
like show the audience that like yeah, we could just say he does that, but we want to create this tension out of this simple idea.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're like, if there's any way to phrase this the best way possible, they
Yeah.
know where they can milk tension where other shows might see it as a trivial detail, you know? And I think that's why these shows aren't for everyone in a particular way. Like, you might just be like, oh, they could have done this faster or whatever, but I think it's really good.
Adelantarme con las facturas.
But also, like, it adds a physical layer to the mental struggle the characters are going to.
Yeah, and a lot of showing, not telling.
Yeah.
If we don't have Nacho going like, oh, I can't get in there.
Oh, I have to practice.
Kobe.
that's how Nachos should do it. Just fuck it.
Yellow wall.
Look at this fucking progress on this man. He would have
Oh,
incinerated
man.
in
The
the
way
past.
the light in the show is so good.
Oh yeah, Chuck scenes the use of light is so good.
Yeah.
Lack
Well, like
of
the-
light and also overexposure of light.
Well, like those first two steps, like the light's just directly into his face from the sun.
Great.
Yeah.
Orange.
Ugh. Fridges.
Microwave hallway Joe. Nice triangle. Go snake. You can do it.
Oh, I see. Like,
I finally got that. Someone's gonna come over and open a fridge, and he's gonna freak out.
Oh.
Oh no! Did he bust his head on the floor of the?
Jeez. Put a helmet on this motherfucker.
Ran away?
Is she moving out?
20 minutes.
Great. Still need this
Oh no,
back to
she's
Gatwood and
bailing it.
Yeah, she's doing Gatwood stuff.
What's
Better mute your.
Would smoke on the water get caught?
Maybe not, since it's not an actual track and just him playing the guitar. That's kind of suspicious, Jimmy.
Jimmy, you owe me money.
Oh,
So that's a small detail.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy knows how to cover up his lies. Like he tries, like he remembers details throughout the day of days of people that would, like, maybe have like an alternate alibi to him. Does that make sense?
He's very detail oriented. He knows how
Yeah.
to lie to people, but also it doubles as like a nice way to tell us just another way to reinforce how hard Kim has been working. Where like she's not even sure the last time she saw Jimmy, but he
Right.
is.
Yeah.
That triples as like I have been putting in more effort and paying attention to us being together than you have because you've been working so hard. That's called efficient dialogue, boys and girls.
I just need to rest.
I like it when my dialogue is just shouting matches.
Desk.
There's something for you.
You do what you have to do to take care of yours. End of story.
It's a. Oh, I'll wait for this.
Go.
Okay, so it's a bad and a good thing for me to think here is like I don't know if Jimmy's lying or not or putting up a front about the money about getting Kim to pay for the expenses.
I squarely fall on one side easily.
I think he's definitely like being honest here, but like he's done so much, like that scene at the insurance company with Chuck.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing.
Well, that's a different story. That was malicious. That was
malicious.
But that was malicious towards Chuck.
Yeah. But I think it goes to show, like, for the show that does a good job of, like, it's like, I want to believe Jimmy is doing the right thing here and is trying to actually pay for his side of the business. But at the same time, I can also see him trying to weasel his way out of it.
Here's the thing, though. Has Jimmy ever, like, used Kim? Like,
Oh, no.
Kim is the
No,
one
no, he loves
character.
Kim.
Yeah, Kim
Yeah.
is the one character where Jimmy has always been honest and busted his ass for. And likewise, she coddles on him. She looks like she takes care of him despite the fact that he's a burden to her, you know? So just stuff to keep in mind. Like, their relationship is weird but pure.
I get that. I'm still saying that the show's doing a good job of just kind of
Definitely.
portraying this, like,
From the outside, like if you were
Yeah.
like Kim's friend, which it seems like she doesn't even really have friends, all she has is work.
Yeah.
But if you're like a Kim's friend, you'd be like, why are you letting him weasel you like that? She's like, you don't
exactly.
understand.
that's
That's exactly what she would say.
yeah. Stupid Kim's girlfriends.
Non-existent fucking girlfriends. Poignant. Kind of goes with what we're saying. He was playing "Smoke on Water." That's the song Marco hummed. That's the song he hummed at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a recurring theme. It seems to come back when it's like Jimmy had a badass streak and he's trying to feel himself. But here it seems a little more like he's trying to feel good about it, but the whole situation is just kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
So his playing is kind of shitty as well. Maybe that's all intentional. Like, I should feel good about this. I won, but
I forget this girl's name.
that's the realest shit I've ever seen.
I can call.
That was so
What?
subtle.
Cancel it.
What she was doing right there.
Wait on the phone.
No, what was she doing? I didn't see it.
Well, let's back it up. She pulls out like a magazine so she can start reading it, and then Kim walks out of mute. She's like, "What?" Dude. Oh my god.
That is good.
No. Sit down and talk.
Chuck,
That's a good shot of just like the work encroaching on the Kim.
I knocked, but there was no answer.
Everything matters in Better Call Saul. Dead Samaritan gets shot. Matters. Jimmy has a little explosion at the malpractice office. Definitely matters. Nacho becomes a vigilante.
Metal Gear Nacho coming in.
More like Splinter Cell Nacho.
Sam Fisher. Sam Nacho. He's waiting for him to take off his coat so he can do the switch.
Joe, you're a smart cookie. You're good at this game that we play. You know what else is really good about the AC being off? It masks his sweat. If he's nervous about it, no one will be able to tell.
Oh, this guy got beat. Is this the green shirt boy?
Yes. Notice his shirt is no longer like the bright green.
I was just about to say that. It's now darkened.
Colors.
Yeah.
They matter. Yeah, fuck that guy. Not Crazy 8, Don Hector.
Kill Hector! Do it!
I forgot who was yelling that there. I think it was Bradley. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it!
Forward smash him. Disgrace him.
Walk up and down smash.
Game.
If Nacho gets caught here, it's a fate worse than death.
Yes. Oh. And the fucking blaring Mexican music, like, it's just, what a well put together scene already.
I think also what makes it more tense is that it's only the 3 of these people in this whole room. I don't know why it makes it more tense.
Yeah.
Oh, he did get the bottle.
There it is. Okay, alright. Well, that's step 1. If Nacho gets caught here, he should just shoot himself.
He should fail. Oh, he's shaking a bit too.
Yeah. I mean, who does this shit?
Drug dealers.
I like the little touch of how they're rolled up like Don Eladio likes.
No, I thought you wanted them in like boxes, cubes.
You're right. So it's Defiance then.
Yeah.
Carlos,
Nacho.
I'm glad that they're practicing social distancing as best they can.
Shit didn't matter in the 2000s.
I know.
Alright, man. Jeez. I thought I did a good job.
This guy's got a black shirt on too.
Well, he's been black shirted.
Yeah. As is this. We've seen him before.
I think we might have. I like how he doesn't even try. Like he's been in Crazy 8's position before. He's like, just fuck it. Why even talk to Don Hector?
Hector's like, you eating M&M's over there?
Yes.
Give me a Tic Tac.
Give me one.
Give me one. I'm the boss.
I like the blue one. Don't actor, they're all the same.
Give me the blue one. Why is it so funny?
Ah, they're peanuts. Ah.
I'm allergic.
We joke to cope.
It's the most stressful scene in this episode. Give me a frame of two of them like side by side. Do it. No, that's not what I want.
What if Hector just died of old age right here?
Then Breaking Bad wouldn't make much sense. Kobe.
Oh, Kobe!
Yo, that was fucking slick, bro.
That was
He
a
almost smiled right there.
triple S tier scene, dude. So well done.
Fucking sexy style.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good job, baby. You're doing good.
Nacho.
If they wanted there to be like another shooter drop, they would have panned the camera up and the cook would have been looking. And but I don't think our hearts could have taken that layer.
No. You know M&M's over there, boy. Jimmy, be a man. It's just trash. It's not gonna give you corona.
Nope.
I mean,
No phone this time, baby.
His back's hurting.
Oh yeah.
Fuck this skinny Louis C.K. fucker. I know that actor from somewhere too. I just can't remember.
Better call Saul.
No.
Oh, and we keep our hours.
Still litter on the ground.
Shh. It makes for a good argument.
Fine.
Chimp with the machine gun.
Get fucked and absolutely.
Yeah.
It's called-
Dude, Jimmy's a beast.
Called threatening to sue people. It's a very powerful tool. Hey, child, I got your drugs.
Yo, I'm on my way.
Instead of doing the commercials, he just threatened to sue people for money.
Suing Jimmy.
2 slips in 1 episode. That's a bargain.
That's why it's called Slip Baby. I want to talk about how Jimmy has had to haggle prices and slash his prices the entire last 3 or 4 episodes, ever since Chicanery, where he's had to kind of do this commercial thing. He's constantly slashing his prices, selling himself short, barely struggling to do anything. But he can get this guy to pay the $700 up front, no bargaining, does a fantastic ass job representing him in a lawyer-like fashion. And I think this is the first time where Jimmy has outright defended, in a legal sense, a just straight up like scummy criminal, you know, like a no good like scum boy, you know. That was like the birth of really what Saul Goodman will be doing for the rest of his career. So as like random as the scene seems, it's actually really important. And also it feels good because like he did a really good job at it after all the defeats he's taken the last 3 or 4 episodes. I think being able to conquer that the way he did really reaffirms to him that's like, hey, when I help out people as a criminal lawyer, not only do I do better, not only do I get paid better, but I feel better, and the people are really thankful for it. He builds connections this way. Yeah, they appreciate him. So that's kind of been the story of the show, where Jimmy's life kind of rewards him doing bad, and especially from his point of view, like doing bad has always been the better way for him. I think that's a really good way to build the motivation of who he will become.
Mike's money. Thought that scene was gonna be the last of the episode, but I guess not.
I think you can help me with. I've got cash.
We're at Gus.
We're at Gus.
200,000.
And so begins a devilish partnership. But that slip, what you guys think?
I liked it.
I think this is a good episode. It's one of my favorites from season 3, but it really sets up these next 2 episodes really well. Also,
it's nice getting to see some slips in the present day.
Yeah, the multiple slips of Jimmy slipping, but also Nachos slip, which was Very tenseful. Glad to see they're really cashing in on all this Nacho plot line they've been building up. And Jimmy's made some big steps, but what are y'all's predictions for how this season could end? What's going on?
Uh,
I don't think the commercial business is gonna work out long run.
Oh, clearly.
I think like Jimmy, I think had more success more quickly doing slips than the commercial business, and
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be conscious of that and maybe push himself in that direction.
Indeed. Joe, you got anything?
I think something's gonna happen to Kim and her like position and job, and it's gonna cause everything to like just fall out.
Yeah.
essentially.
I think the Kim scene with Howard is a highlight scene for what I would expect to be the follow up. If this was my first time watching, be like, oh, I really want to know what's going to happen with this Kim thing, because it's been like this little slow ticking bomb the whole season, especially now that she's willing to take on all this responsibility. So I'm interested to see where that goes, and interested to see if there's any fallback for Nacho's actions, because sure, he made the slip, but now what? Will it work? But let's find out next episode. Thanks for joining us, people. As we do next episode, season 3, episode 9, Fall. Goodbye.
Fall off your horse and eat shit.
Tell him yourself.